Alright, hello YouTubers. This is my review of The Last of Us Part 2. Now you've seen there's been a lot of videos already, people already posting reviews, but they just like barely play like 12 hours of the game and beat it in a rush, and then they do a quick review, in a half an hour review, you know and I want to keep it a lot shorter than half an hour. But I definitely put a lot more hours into this game. Than definitely. I mean, this game is not the type of game you could beat in one day. And if you're a normal person, not like a hardcore gamer, then you're not gonna be in a weekend. It's gonna take you at least a whole week to beat it if you're playing it every day. Uh, as a normal person, not a hardcore gamer playing 24/7 nonstop. Yeah. Of course, when you beat this game, you're gonna get a different view. As you see, my background here is different because I beat this game. And I want to show you some features that most people don't show you. Just talk about the game, and they just don't show you anything. They don't really, And even ING, they do show you some gameplay, but ING really like they kind of really give you false information because they tell you, oh, when you're running around, your character will say, oh, I found everything in this location, and you can walk around. Well, you guess what? That only it's in one area of the map. The 99% of the game, you literally the character's not going to say, hey, I found something in this. I found everything in this room. I can move forward now. Nope. Nope. So you're never gonna know if you found everything or not. You're just gonna keep on going and wondering if you did find something or not. Oh, just a lot of unknown stuff. Uh, Another dangerous thing about this game is the autosave. The autosaves after you hit a checkpoint of the no return point of no return. So if you hit open a door and now you can't go back, you hit a point of no return and it autosave and now you're screwed because you can't go back and try to look for parts that you might need for your upgrades and stuff like that. Because most of the entire game, you're gonna spend your time most of the time looking for parts and pills to upgrade your stuff. You know, and you're definitely going to want those upgrades. And I think it's so if you definitely want to try to find everything that you can, you're going to have to manually save every time before you open a door, before you go into a crack, before you jump off a rail. You're going to have to manually save every time because the autosave feature, it sucks. It's just auto saving after the point of no return, and you're pretty much screwed. So that's a kind of a bummer in the game. But anyways, there's no spoilers here, so I'm just gonna show you some, scenery, some pictures of the scenery. So basically you have an idea what to expect. Like what are you gonna be looking at? There's gonna be a lot of grass, a lot of trees, broken down cars. I mean, every car you look at is gonna look, really old and beat up and stuff like that. And of course, there's the zombie apocalypse. They're not reproducing cars, but you know but another thing too that you're going to be looking at, there's going to be looking at, even though you're in new areas, like unlike other games, this game is pretty nice that you go into a new area every time, so you don't really go back. You just keep on looking up to a new area, new scenery, new stuff to look at, right? But the thing that sucks that you're gonna be in a new area, which is cool and everything, but you're gonna be seeing a lot of same stuff, like the same chairs, tables, toilets, trees, cars. There's a lot of copy and paste. You just copy and paste stuff over. So they got pretty lazy, really. And then even when you go to the cars, if you break the windows in the cars and look inside the car, you can see the grass going right through the car. Like it just, they didn't really make anything, in there. Anyways, it does have a, you could customize the controllers and do a lot of stuff here, so that's pretty cool. And you got a lot of here you can do here. Also, a lot of stuff you can do right here too as well. Let me show you what you can do. See, I'm gonna display. Here's a really cool this feature about the display that you can change the brightness here and heads up display brightness, but you can also change it while you're in a game. See, I can go right here and start changing it while I'm in the game or in the menu or whatever. But so that's the cool part. You can really adjust that. A thing about the audio, the game's audio is not perfect. It's definitely not perfect. It's no good actually. So you had to make some adjustments like I did in order to be able to hear the dialogue and then the cinematic. Because you're gonna have a hard time hearing what the people are saying versus gunshots and music and all the other stuff. So you had to really adjust it. But good thing at least they have an adjustment. At least you can fix that. It's, you could adjust it right here. And it's got a lot of features. Now I'm going to show you some gameplay, but unlike other people that show you gameplay like, oh, this is just random gameplay, just running around shooting people, I'm going to show you the gameplay a bit with showing you what capabilities you have, all the features that you need to know, and sad to say that other people don't do. While we're waiting, of course, the game does have long load times, so it doesn't load up right away. But to be fair, I have a regular PS4, not the Pro, so But of course, if I had the Pro, it'll be a couple seconds faster to load. But it still takes a while to load, anyways. While we're waiting to load, I also like to tell you. Let me see. I did tell you about the auto save, and about the copy and paste. Well, it's got some weird way that you're not going to be able to find all the stuff that you're looking for. Like, you'll hit a lot of corners where you think there's going to be some stuff. There's nothing. There's just completely dead end corners with nothing there. You're just, like I say, most of the time you're going to spend looking for stuff than fighting. So, and then even though, like I did, you could see before I loaded it, I literally spent 50 hours playing this game, and I wasn't able to find most of the things so I can upgrade my stuff fully. Luckily, after you beat the game, you can repeat the game again, but you'll still have your upgrade, so you continue grabbing more parts. So you're gonna have to beat the game twice in order to upgrade all your stuff, which kind of sucks. But I mean, and I can tell you for sure, because I really spent a lot of hours looking for stuff, that you're not gonna find all the stuff that you're looking for. So you're gonna have to pick or choose your upgrades. You're just gonna have to let it go. Some upgrades are not gonna get upgraded, and some will. So these, you can see down here, I had 34 parts. Now these are letters you can pick up. There's going to be a lot of letters you can pick up and read stuff. There's going to be some collector cards you pick up to look at, and the manuals. You'll have 4 manuals in total for Ellie, at least for her character. These are the upgrades you'll do with your pills. When you grab pills, you'll upgrade this stuff here. Let me show you. You could pause it in time so you can kind of get an idea what kind of gameplay you'll be doing. Whoops. So, yeah. So when you're playing the game, you don't really want to randomly pick your upgrades. You definitely want to be careful with your upgrades because you're not going to be able to do everything. You have to beat the game. So I kind of showed you all the stuff that you have here. Now let me show you all the stuff you can build. You can build this, that. These are the landmines. This is the smoke grenades. Then you got Matakatos, health, silencer. You can build that. Upgrade your weapon. You're gonna have to upgrade that if you want to kill zombies with that. You got your arrows. You can upgrade, and explosive arrows. All right, now let me show you how stuff is gonna look. So here's your silencer. You just take it off. You can take it off in the middle of the game and put it on. It's good for 5 shots before it breaks, and you have to rebuild the silencer. And then you got right here this other weapon here. That's gonna look. Then you got the assault rifle. That's gonna take you a while before you get that. This assault rifle already comes with a silencer, but you're gonna have very little time to use this assault rifle anyways. Then you got the shotgun. The other character gets a flamethrower, but at the very end, which sucks, because the flamethrower is the most fun weapon that you can use in the game, but it's the last weapon you get, and it's just gonna take you're gonna have a short time to use the flamethrower, so that kind of sucks. See, this guy's got scope, not too much, but it's got some. At least it got the gun with the scope on it. What else? Oh yeah, crossbow. Here's the crossbow. You can always change stuff on the fly. See the explosive arrows, regular arrows. Whoops, that's the explosives. Back to goddamn. Well, I'm out of arrows on the other one, so. When you build stuff, you can build it here, but it's going to take you back over here to build it anyways. So you might as well just stay here and build all your stuff here. Yeah. Of course, when you're building stuff, you can't do it in front of the enemies. So, yeah. So you kind of hide away and build. Now, let me see. What else do I need to show you in this game? I show you the weapons, stuff that you're building. Oh yeah. Let me show you, of course, the other ones. You can go to photo mode. Photo mode is great. You can put some stuff in the background like you see here, and I can adjust this. And there's a lot of stuff here you can do in photo mode. I can increase the brightness, and then take this off and just take a picture of the game, and so it's pretty good, the feature you have in photo mode. Also, you have other features here. Tutorials is great. It shows you all the stuff. Now you want to look at this. This is all the stuff you're going to be able to do in this game while you're playing it. So you can swim, you can hide, you can grab people in the back, and you can carry them as hostages. Although it doesn't really work, they'll shoot you anyway. So at least you can hold on to them for a couple seconds until they fight back and get loose. Yeah, so that's the stuff. I showed you all the stuff that you could do in that game. Of course, you're gonna always want to save every time because it sucks. I know the save feature sucks. So that is the game, and the stuff that you can do in the game. So I thought I would do you guys a favor, who are, you guys that don't have that game yet and want to know exactly what you can do in that game. So I thought I'd show you that info. And of course, after you beat that game, remember you'll have a new save game. I mean new game, where it says new game right here, plus, and that means you can come back and beat the game twice, and finally upgrade all your stuff. Because you'll still have the upgrades from the other beat, so you'll beat the game twice. So yeah, this game, it's definitely worth to rent it or borrow it from a friend. To buy it for like a replay value, it's only good for one gameplay. I wouldn't play it again. I only had fun playing it once, but I want to have fun playing it again. It's only a one-time play. If for a single-player campaign, I would say it's top tier. It's one of the best for single-player campaign. Although once you get into like 2 or 4-player campaign, I'd rather play those ones instead. They're a lot more fun, because you play with somebody else. So that is my review. I hope you guys like my information, and have a good one.